First of all, congratulations. I was shocked how good this was, mainly because it's like, where do you go after the first one? And that was a shock to me. But the first film was a horror comedy with blended a small bit of sci-fi, and this one dives deeper into the sci-fi, dives deeper into the sci-fi element of this with a lot of comedy. So what surprised you the most about the script, and how does this expand the world of Happy Death Day?
Well, I still remember the day that Chris called me because we didn't think there was going to be a sequel at all. The original film, on the Blu-ray extras for if you get the DVD, I died originally in the movie, and we ended up rewriting the ending and changing the whole thing. And so Chris called, I think both of us, about a month before the first one came out, and was like, I have a crazy idea for a sequel. And when he told me about it, I was like, you're the only person insane enough to try it, but if you're game, I'm there. And I was just so impressed and amazed at how he completely turned the plot on its head. And you think you know what's going on and what's coming, but you're kept on your toes at every single moment. And it's just bigger and better and funnier and more heartbreaking and scarier than the first one.
And he kept the integrity of the first one, too. And all the subtle things that you see in the first one, he kind of brought to light in the second and really kind of built the storyline around the little things that you missed in the first one. So. I mean, you kind of got to pay attention to the first one to understand some things about the second one.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of hints and Easter eggs. We explore Tree's kind of trauma and her family a little bit more in this movie. Talk to me about what excited you about that.
I am incredibly close with my mom, with both of my parents, but my mom especially in real life. And I think it's such an incredible opportunity to get to say, to have the opportunity to explore that relationship on screen. And Chris said to me when we were filming those more intense, more emotional scenes, he was like, you have the opportunity now to say things that other people don't get to say, and to express things that you one day will look back and feel a different way about this when your own mother has passed on. And I think that that's such a unique opportunity. And one of the things I love about our job is you get to step outside of your own life, and in doing so, understand your relationships better, if that makes sense.
It does make sense. So this one's for both of you. Tree is faced with quite the dilemma, whether, and I don't want to spoil anything, but whether to stay in an alternate reality or go back to her own. If you had the same choice, what would you do? Because I think, honestly, I would have stayed.
Really?
Yeah.
In the alternate?
Yeah. If I was faced with that decision, I would have stayed.
It tugs at your heartstrings a little bit there. I probably would have gone back.
Really?
Yeah, just, I don't know. It just seems right.
Well, and I agree with you, because I think the big lesson is that if she had stayed, she would have always been living a life that wasn't hers. And not that your choice is wrong, but I do think that there is, we talked about it a lot, and I think there is something to seize the day and move forward with passion and with love in the world, even if it means leaving things that you don't want to behind.